Did you know that the seemingly docile hippopotamus is actually one of the most dangerous animals in Africa? It's hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true. These gentle-looking giants have a reputation that belies their appearance. They're responsible for more human fatalities on the African continent than any other large animal. Our journey will take us deep into the world of these paradoxical creatures, exploring their behavior, lifestyle, and the reasons behind their dangerous nature. Stay tuned to unravel the fascinating world of hippos. Hippos, or to give them their full name, Hippopotamus amphibius, are large, mostly herbivorous mammals in sub-Saharan Africa. These semi-aquatic giants are among the heaviest land animals, with males tipping the scales at around 3.5 tons, while females can weigh up to 2.5 tons. They are stocky animals with a barrel-shaped body, short legs, and a massive head. Despite their colossal size, hippos are primarily herbivores. They spend their nights grazing on grasses, consuming up to 80 pounds in a single evening. Their large, tusk-like canines are not for eating, but rather for combat and self-defense. Hippos are native to the lush landscapes of sub-Saharan Africa, where they inhabit rivers, lakes, and swamps. They are well adapted to their aquatic habitats, with eyes, ears, and nostrils located high on their head to remain above water, while the rest of the body submerges. They are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes. The distribution of hippos in Africa is closely tied to the availability of water bodies. They are found in a range of countries, from the Nile in Egypt down to the southern tip of Africa. However, their numbers are dwindling due to habitat loss and poaching. Now that we've met the hippo, let's dive deeper into its intriguing life. A day in the life of a hippo is not as laid back as you might think. Hippos, known as the river horses of Africa, are creatures of habit with a lifestyle that is both captivating and surprising. Their days, contrary to popular belief, are not spent lazily lounging around but are filled with a fascinating blend of activities. For starters, hippos are nocturnal feeders. When dusk falls, they begin their nightly foray onto land in search of food. They may travel up to 6 miles and consume up to 80 pounds of grass in a single night. It's a hefty meal, but then again, these are hefty creatures. Daybreak signals a return to water for these semi-aquatic giants. You see, hippos have sensitive skin that easily dehydrates and burns, so they spend their days wallowing in water or mud to keep cool and protect their skin. They can stay submerged for up to 15 minutes at a time, popping up for air and sinking back down, almost like a massive round submarine. Now let's talk about the social structure. Hippos are not solitary creatures. They live in groups known as pods, which can range from 10 to 100 individuals led by a dominant male. This dominant male is the only one allowed to mate with the females in the pod, which certainly adds an interesting dynamic to the group. You've probably seen footage of hippos yawning, showcasing their massive jaws and formidable teeth. This is not just a sign of sleepiness, but a display of dominance and a warning to potential rivals. A hippo's yawn is definitely more than meets the eye. In between these activities, they also find time for play, territorial fights, and nurturing their young. The life of a hippo is a balance of survival, social interaction, and just the right amount of relaxation. Hippos certainly lead an interesting life, don't they? Let's delve into some surprising facts and figures about these majestic creatures. Hippos, or to use their full name Hippopotamus amphibius, are the third largest land mammal. Only elephants and some species of rhinoceros are bigger. Despite their size, hippos are incredibly agile. They can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, which is faster than a human sprinter. Moreover, they are also excellent swimmers, and can hold their breath for up to 5 minutes. This is particularly impressive when you consider that a fully grown hippo can weigh between 1,500 to 3,000 pounds. That's heavier than most cars. Now let's talk about their jaw strength. A hippo's bite is immensely powerful, with a measured force of around 2,000 pounds per square inch. That's twice the bite force of a lion. This strength is largely due to their large jaws, which can open to a staggering 150 degrees, allowing them to bite down on almost anything that comes their way. Hippos play an essential role in our ecosystem. Their grazing behavior helps to control vegetation, while their dung provides essential nutrients for fish and other aquatic life. Hippos also create pathways through vegetation as they travel from their daytime resting places in water to their nighttime grazing areas on land. These pathways provide access for other animals and help to shape the landscape. Sadly, the hippo population is currently in decline. They are listed as vulnerable on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List, primarily due to habitat loss and illegal hunting for their ivory teeth and meat. There are now estimated to be only around 125,000 to 148,000 hippos left in the wild. It's clear that hippos are not just large mammals but play a significant role in our ecosystem. Their size, strength and agility, coupled with their impact on the environment, make them truly fascinating creatures. It's our responsibility to ensure these magnificent animals are protected for future generations to marvel at. While hippos may appear docile, they can be quite threatening. Their sheer size alone is a formidable force. But it's not just their size that's intimidating. Hippos are also incredibly aggressive, especially when they feel their territory is being invaded or their young are under threat. Hippos, you see, are very territorial creatures. A typical hippo doesn't like to share its personal space, whether it's with other hippos or with other animals. This territorial nature often leads to violent confrontations, with hippos using their massive jaws to inflict serious damage. And it's not just other animals that need to be wary of hippos. Humans too are at risk. According to some reports, hippos kill an estimated 500 people each year in Africa. That's more than any other large animal on the continent. But it's not just direct attacks that pose a threat. Hippos are also known to capsize small boats and canoes, leading to drownings. And if you happen to be in the water when a hippo charges, well, let's just say it's not a situation you want to find yourself in. Moreover, hippos have been known to charge at vehicles on land too. They can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, and their bulky bodies can cause significant damage. So why are hippos so aggressive? Well, it's mostly about survival. In the wild, showing weakness can be a death sentence. Hippos, being the third largest land mammal, need to assert their dominance to protect their territory and their young. In conclusion, while hippos may have an almost comical appearance with their large bodies and tiny legs, their threat is very real. They're not just dangerous because of their size, but also due to their aggressive nature and their willingness to defend their territory at all costs. So, the next time you see a hippo, remember, they're not as harmless as they seem. We've learned quite a bit about hippos today, haven't we? These majestic creatures, often underestimated, are an enigma of nature, balancing the line between friend and foe, docility and aggression. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. We started our journey by questioning the perceived danger of hippos. While they may appear slow and docile, the truth is quite the opposite. Hippos are fast, agile, and possess a surprising level of aggression, making them one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. We then delved into the world of hippos, exploring their lifestyle, habits, and behaviors. We discovered that these creatures are semi-aquatic, spending a significant portion of their day submerged in water to keep cool. We also learned about their nocturnal grazing habits and how they can consume up to 80 pounds of grass in a single night. Next, we navigated through an array of interesting facts and figures about hippos. We learned about their impressive size, the strength of their jaw, their lifespan, and the unique adaptations that make them perfect for their aquatic lifestyle. We also explored the social dynamics within a hippopod and the importance of these relationships within their society. Finally, we discussed the threat posed by hippos. Though they are herbivores, hippos are not to be underestimated. Their territorial nature, combined with their powerful jaws and sharp teeth, make them a formidable presence in their habitat. It's crucial to respect these creatures from a safe distance, for their unpredictability can quickly turn a serene scene into a dangerous situation. So the next time someone asks you about hippos, you'll have plenty to share. From their paradoxical nature to their unique lifestyle, fascinating facts and figures, and the threat they pose, hippos are indeed a captivating topic. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world around us.